Y no para.
Madre mía.
Storm floods streets and businesses in Medina del Campo. Since 9 p.m., numerous calls have been received at the 112 call center. A severe storm has flooded streets, businesses, and homes in the Valladolid city of Medina del Campo on Friday afternoon. Rain accompanied by strong winds hit the city's sports center. Emergency Service 112 received reports of metal sheets falling from the roof of the sports facility. In this regard, from 8:53 p.m. to 9:53 p.m., 112 responded to a total of 66 calls related to 43 incidents due to the severe storm that hit Medina del Campo, Valladolid. In all these incidents, the local police, the fire department of the Valladolid Provincial Council, and the Emergency Coordination Center of the Regional Government of Castile and León were notified. The streets have become real rivers, with businesses, garages, basements, entrances, and even the ground floors of houses flooded, as well as air pools and flooded streets due to overflowing public street drains, or tree branches or decorations falling onto public roads. Among these calls, there was one at 9:17 p.m. to rescue the driver of a van stuck in the air on Valladolid Street, in a passageway under the railroad tracks. He was rescued by neighbors a few minutes later, who did not hesitate to jump into the water up to their waist to help. Another car was also flooded in the underpass on Claudio Moyano Street at 9:29 p.m. Flooding also occurred in the Barrientos Sports Center and San Jose Nursing Home. Severe flooding also affected several residential areas in Medina del Campo, with residents reporting knee-deep water entering their homes, forcing many families to evacuate to higher ground. Several shops and restaurants in the city center were forced to close early as water began to flood the interior of buildings, damaging merchandise and equipment. Firefighters reported that many basements and private garages were flooded, while several main roads were impassable due to water reaching depths of more than 50 centimeters. In some places, the strong currents even eroded the asphalt and caused large holes in the roads, increasing the risk of accidents for passing vehicles. Meanwhile, the strong winds that accompanied the storm caused additional damage. Several trees were uprooted, blocking roads and crushing several parked vehicles. Street decorations and billboards were blown away, creating dangerous situations for pedestrians and motorists. In the Barrientos Sports Center, in addition to the damaged roof, the water also damaged sports equipment and changing rooms, causing significant material losses. In the San Jose Nursing Home, staff and volunteers worked together to ensure the safety of the elderly, moving them to higher and drier areas. Some elderly had to be evacuated on stretchers due to their limited mobility. Fortunately, there have been no reports of casualties so far, but several people have suffered minor injuries from slipping or falling while trying to escape. The regional government of Castile and León has activated emergency protocols and asked people to stay indoors, avoid flooded areas, and not attempt to cross flooded roads. Rescue teams continued working throughout the night to evacuate stranded residents and restore access to roads. By late evening, the rainfall had begun to ease, but concerns remained with local residents as forecasters predicted more rain in the coming hours.